what's going on, guys? My name is Grim, and welcome back to the next war showcase, and this is going to be a really special one. We were taking on Half Coffee in this war, and we ended up tying with them there, 66-66, Illuminati confirmed. No, I didn't say anything. I don't know what you're talking about. But we did edge them out there by 3%. Go ahead and check out the war map, and this was a special war because this war was not performed by Dark Legends, actually. This war was performed by our feeder clan, Forever Feared. The majority of the Dark Legends guys were over in our sister clan, Dark Waraholics. I've talked about them a couple times. They were doing some wars with them, helping them get up to level 10. So our feeder clan came up and stepped up, did some wars with us, and really stepped up. Big shout out to those guys. It was a really fun and intense war. Really helped out the last couple days in the absence of the Dark Legends guys. And to repay you guys, I'm going to go ahead and show off some of your raids. Starting off with number 6, Decimus. Decimus taking out their number 6. He's going to be doing a stoned Goho on this base. 3 golems coming in. Jump spell goes down there right on that junction to allow access to the Archer Queen. Some wizards in behind there with the witches to help some extra damage there. And I like what he does here with the poison spell there. Drops it right smack dab on the Archer Queen there. And the second one goes down there to help slow down the CC troops there, as the rage spell goes down to help the wizards get through that dragon and some of that higher HP structures there. And unfortunately, the golems kind of hop back over this wall, back over the jump spell in reverse to get that air defense. And they kind of get landlocked here. The queen goes on a walk. Eventually, with the help of the Barb King, they're going to break through that wall and eventually get to the double giant bomb position there between the Archer Tower and Expo. And then same thing on the other side. There's a double giant bomb between this Expo and Archer Tower. And it's really interesting how he decides to deal with that bomb, that double giant bomb position, as he's still got 19 hogs in the bag. Hits the King's ability. He's going to work his way through the Town Hall. That double giant bomb position is triggered. And in come the hogs from the right-hand side with this, I believe it's called an Asian Wall style of deployment. And that's the name I'm familiar with. I don't know if the name has changed since then. But the way I remember it is Asian Wall there. And the hogs kind of came in real quick. Basically what it is it's some sacrificial hogs there. They kind of just, their job is to take out some defenses really quick and get to that double giant bomb and just die and just trigger that bomb. But and then the ones on the left hand side are supposed to come over and take out the last remaining defenses. And that he did just that. Pretty picture perfect raid there. Got some wizards on the outside working on the cleanup, and it's just a matter of time before he wraps up a 3-star attack. Great raid, Decimus. Next one we're going to check out is Get Wrecked. One down here, taking on their number 7. And I like this raid because it was picture perfect. I believe I just put out a video on Go La Lune, and this is literally a perfect attack, perfect example of a Go La Lune. Drops the 2 golems down, and some wizards in to do some funneling. Jump spell in there to allow access to the enemy Archer Queen. Heroes come down, or drop down, and rage spell there to help accelerate them, get some extra damage put out there. Barb King hops the wall, goes ahead and takes out the enemy Archer Queen. Golem's locked onto that air defense, as the Archer Queen is locked onto the Lava Hound, the CC troops. Come over, take out the second air defense, and as soon as that Lava Hound goes down and all of its pups, Get Wrecked is free to start deploying his Lava Hounds and balloons on the right-hand side. Takes out a couple of the remaining lava pups, and in come the hounds and loons. Some targeted loons there. If you don't really know what's going on, I suggest you go watch my Go La Lune video. Better explanation in there of what's exactly happening. As you can see, the first Lava Hound exploded, but the second one came into the first same air defense there right as it exploded. Perfect timing on that. Rage spell down for those loons. They work their way through. Same thing on the second air defense there. Lava Hound explodes. Rage spell comes down, and the third Lava Hound comes to the last air defense there at absolutely perfect timing, right when it explodes. And like I said, just absolutely picture perfect, apart from that haste spell and that one loon there down at the bottom. If you didn't see, he dropped the one loon and the haste spell to try and get that archer tower down, and unfortunately it has a sliver of health left, and it comes back to bite him in the butt here. As you can see, his loons have to travel all the way over to the archer tower, and basically they could have just blew on it and it would have died. So he's got lava pups all over the place, and he's going to wrap up a 3-star raid for Dark Legends. Nice job, Get Wrecked. Okay, next one we're going to go ahead and take a look at is going to be Hater taking on their number 8. And I like this raid because he's incorporated a little queen walk into this one. And it's also interesting because he drops his wizards down here and some wall breakers to go ahead and help out. And he's going to use his Barbarian King as soon as the wall breakers break through this wall to go ahead and get an air defense while his queen's doing her thing on this walk down here. Rage spell down, Golem was in there doing some tanking, and he's going to get the CC troops there. He's going to get that wizard and that archer, I believe it was. And he takes out the air defense there, as the queen is down here on the bottom doing her thing on a walk. She took out one air defense, and now she's working on a storage. She's going to go ahead and take out this dragon, easy peasy, right here. I believe he drops a, yep, there it is, the rage spell right there to go ahead and help her out, keep her up as she got into the red there with that dragon and that expo on top of her. And now it's just a time sink, basically. He's taking a little while on this walk, as she's going to walk all the way around over to that air defense and archer queen over there. So I'm gonna fast forward this and grab a drink for you guys as you just watch. Alright, so she's working her way around, dealing with those high HP structures there. Hits her ability, and she's eventually going to come over here and take out that air defense and archer queen. And now he started his Laloon portion. 2 lava hounds and some balloons here just to go ahead and take out the remainder of this base. As the archer queen's doing her thing on the bottom, the loons and hounds are taking out the remaining air targeting defenses. And he's basically, by this point, got most of the base completely wrapped up. A couple backside loons there to try and get the Teslas. And I remember watching this one live. I kept just thinking how pesky these little sweepers were. They were just blowing on his balloons the entire time. And it took a little longer than expected. And eventually he does get it all down. And the lava hound even explodes here, I think. Oh, maybe not. He had an extra lava hound there, but that was just cleanup. Didn't really need to see that part too much anyway. Alright, next raid we're going to check out is going to be Mr. Hitman. This is the leader of Forever Feared. Great guy. I'm going to be showcasing this one for him. He's doing a stoned, I believe, basically the same thing as Decimus did on a similar base design. A stoned Go-Ho. With some earthquake spells, though, added in. Drops the quake spells down to open everything up. Eventually going to drop in some witches here, and then some wall breakers here in a minute, I believe. Had the wizards doing some funneling, created a nice, big, wide funnel. Oh, yeah, wall breakers broke in down there at the bottom. In comes his heroes, kind of lower-level heroes. Poison spell, he doesn't have any poison spells because he used the earthquake spell. And a witch came out of the clan castle, unfortunately, which is really tough to deal with. But luckily he had one golem in front there, and I believe one exploded there and took out the witch. But in comes the hogs there as the archer queen gets taken out and the double giant bomb trigger there on the top side. Heal spell down to help keep up the hogs there on this surgical deployment. A couple hogs in there right on that distracted cannon. Perfect timing for that. Queen's ability still hasn't been used. Is going to pop that in a minute as she's taking fire from a Tesla. And in comes some more hogs. You're trickling them in as needed. Another heal spell there right on top of that Barbarian King as he's going to be doing some work on the hogs. And the remainder of his hogs are coming in here on the backhand side. Real easy. At this point, he's got it wrapped up. He's still got one heal spell in the bag. The King's kind of doing some work on his hogs here, but there's not much he can do. And the Queen's going to go ahead and take out that Wizard Tower there. Hogs are going to finish off the remaining couple defenses, and his Barbarian King is just trying to beat through this wall to get to the enemy Barbarian King. It took him a little while. But he's got wizards on the outside, and at this point it's basically cleanup. The hogs finished off those little skeletons there. His Barbarian King takes out the enemy Barbarian King, and there's a witch doing some work on the backhand side with the help of those hogs and wizard. and it's just a matter of cleanup. It took a little longer than expected on the cleanup part, and unfortunately, I believe in the next update, guys, they're going to be reverting back to the original way it was and only give us 3 minutes for attacks. So that'll be interesting to see how Town Hall 9s adapt to that. I'll give you guys some videos on that and my reaction to it. See if it affects Town Hall 9 gameplay at all, to see people go back to some quicker style raids, not as long queen walks and stuff that you've been seeing for a while now. So next one we're going to be checking out is going to be Pinter on number 16. And I like this raid because he did this raid. It's a very kind of popular base, this like teaser style base, just leave everything open. And he really picked this base apart pretty easily. Did the double poison here, and unfortunately I think this is going away too, the double poison aspect of the game. I believe I read the patch notes, and it said that CC troops will no longer move, or well, stand still when they're being poisoned, when they're idle like that. So at this point they would eventually just move out of the poison spell. So they just move like right outside the radius, so you can't do that anymore after this next update's going to drop here soon. So that'll be interesting to see. I think that's going to help out Town Hall 9 gameplay, actually. Make it more difficult, as you'll actually have to deal with the CC troops now instead of just double poisoning and everything. But golems are coming down, wall breakers to open up, wizards behind, tons of wizards in there, lots of damage coming through there with those wizards. And he's coming in right at the Archer Queen. And Pinter, I believe, is actually pretty new to Town Hall 9. As you can see, he's still got the level 2 golems, level 6 Archer Queen, baby Archer Queen of his own, taking on the level 1 Archer Queen, actually. But it's alright. The wizards are doing some funneling. He's got some golems in there tanking still. And the king hits his ability. Archer Queen takes out the enemy Archer Queen, and he starts deploying in his hogs here from the bottom side. Just a surgical style deployment, pretty much. Trickling in some hogs wherever's needed. And gets the one bomb trigger there. I believe there's double giant bomb there, and only actually triggered one of them. Yep, there's the other one. Heal spells down. He's still got 2 heal spells in the bag for how much base is left. He's got, a couple Teslas and an Archer Tower and a cannon up there on the top side. He's still got 2 hogs in the bag that I believe he saves for cleanup. Real easy demonstration of how this base can be taken out. I see this base a little way too often from more like the 2-star style clans, and Pinter just absolutely crushed that one. Great job, buddy. Alright, last one for you guys. This is going to be Cobalt. He's a Town Hall 8, so I'll give you one of these. And I liked this one because it wasn't a standard dragon attack that you see at Town Hall 9. It was pretty standard. He dropped some hogs in to try and take out an air defense. And they walk right up there and take out an air defense. So that's just an extra way of doing things. Takes out the air defense, and I believe he gets a sweeper here too. Yep, and now he's free to do a double Zapquake here. And I love the addition of the dark spells and the ability to do that. It just made raiding a lot easier with those dark spells, being able to just Zapquake air defenses and then come in with air troops, dragons, lava hounds, whatever. But from here, it's just a pretty standard dragon attack. Rage spell down to get to that last air defense. And from there, 3 air defenses down. All he's basically got left is cleanup. I mean, he's got, how many more air targeting defenses that are left here? 3 looks like. Looks like a Tesla, 2 Archer Towers there. It just took down another one. I'll go ahead and fast forward this one for you guys, as I just wanted to show that one because it's a Town Hall 8. You don't see that very often on my channel, I guess. Something a little bit different for you guys. And Cobalt made that attack look really, really easy. So great job, buddy. But that's going to do it for me, guys. I got to bounce. Like I said, thank you so much to you guys at Forever Feared. It means so much to me that you guys came up and helped out and dealt with some of the guys who stayed back and kind of talked down to you every now and again because you guys didn't quite clean up all those bases. But it was great having you guys with us. Thanks for showing up. Huge shout out, and I hope to see you guys stick around with us for a little while. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace.